We speak with a pro-life powerhouse who comes to us not from Capitol Hill, but a convent.
Jesus loves you and wants your weakness. When you surrender it to him, you can be strong with his strength, and you will be able to endure the insults that come with defending every human life.
That's Sister Bethany Madonna, the Vocations Director for the religious order Sisters of Life, addressing the faithful gathered in Washington, D.C. this week for the National Catholic Prayer Breakfast. And Sister Bethany Madonna of Sisters of Life joins us now in our D.C. studio. Welcome, Sister. Happy Easter.
Thank you, Catherine. Happy Easter to you.
Thank you so much for being here. First, tell us about Sisters of Life. Tell us about your order and your unique charism.
Yes. So, as a community, God has entrusted us with the charism to protect and enhance the sacredness of human life. So we actually take a fourth vow to do so, but it's a joy to be able to proclaim the goodness of life and the beauty of life, and that every person is made in the image and likeness of God, wanted, chosen, willed, desired, that there's a destiny. This life is not all there is, but it's beautiful and precious. Even when suffering enters in, the Lord is there and has a beautiful plan that he wants to draw forth. So,
and the Sisters of Life is both an active and contemplative religious order. So, Sister, from that perspective, coming from a deep prayer life and having a deep well of prayers, what do you see as the greatest obstacle today in building up a culture of life, and how do we overcome that?
I would say, especially for those who are pro-life and who are engaging in the battle, I would see falling into the temptation of doing over being. And we can really believe and battle for others that their life is precious and sacred, but I might not know that for myself, that I'm loved and that I'm sacred and that the Lord sees me in this way. So I think rather than, an acting or a going out, I would say it's very much first receiving from the Lord his love, his gaze, the way he sees me in tenderness and mercy and joy. And then once I've received that, I'm able to reflect that back to every person that I meet, knowing that they're somehow communicating something of him to me, you know?
That is beautiful. And for our viewers who are watching who may not be called to enter into the Sisters of Life, what advice might you have for them to still build up a culture of life in their day-to-day life?
I would say, stay close to Jesus. Really, a sacramental life is how to be pro-life, to receive his mercy, to receive his body and blood and Holy Communion. But beyond prayer and interceding, I think being able to recognize, like, God might have entrusted me with certain gifts, whether it's the gift of presence or the gift of providing in some way, or the gift of using my professional talents at the service of life. We have thousands of coworkers of life who help us to serve the women who come to us pregnant and in crisis. And it's amazing to see their needs come forward and to see those who have asked to be of service to them meet. And God desires to uphold them and provide for them through the generosity of these hearts. Yeah.
Finally, Sister, you are the Vocations Director. So if a viewer is watching and she feels drawn by what you're saying and she feels called to maybe be a Sister of Life, what should she do next?
That voice is heard, in the silence of prayer, that invitation, that call. And when the Lord is inviting, he gives the grace to kind of come out of the boat and onto the water. So I would say being able to reach out, whether by visiting the website, volunteering at a convent, by making a phone call, going online to the web form to set up an appointment, would be the perfect next step.
Sister Bethany Madonna, Vocations Director for the Sisters of Life, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you.
Yeah.